Hi, everyone. I noticed several of you guys had questions related to quoting dialogue between two characters, a situation in which you wanted to have both, say, Macbeth's quote and Lady Macbeth's response to that quote. In some situations, it might just be better to paraphrase, say, the question and quote the response, or paraphrase one person's part of the dialogue and simply quote the others. However, in some situations, you need both. You need both the one person's statement and another person's reply, or, for example, the three witches' statements in isolation wouldn't really make sense. You need to talk about them together. So, if you would like to quote multiple people's dialogue, like a line from this person and a line from that person at the same time, you need to use a block quote. Now, this document goes over how to do a block quote in general. If you recall back when we were doing the Interpreter of Maladies unit, we talked about quoting in a story from a piece of prose, something with paragraphs, not a play. So the gist of a block quote is that you indent the quotation 1 inch to the right. That is 2 tabs. And before and after, you just have to hit enter before and after the quotation to kind of continue with the paragraph. So this is what a block quote would look like if you were doing this in prose, right? Where you have your quote blend before, followed by a colon, right? A full sentence quote blend followed by a colon. Then you have your quote, and then you go back to the left-hand side of the page and continue with your analysis of that quote. If you were going to do this in a dialogue, it would look really similar. Here's an example. The witches reveal their prophecies in a list of praises of the man Macbeth is and will be in the future, colon, because it's a whole sentence quote blend. Then you provide your quote. First witch, all hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Glamis. You'll notice that I used capital letters, followed by a period. I know that these are kind of silly formatting rules. It's not a huge deal, but this is how MLA says to set it up. So you have your character name followed by a period and then their line. And then at the end, you have your citations, act, scene, and line numbers. And then I return to the left-hand side of the page to do my analysis. By hailing Macbeth, they make him feel important and powerful. This is key to the manipulation they ultimately achieve. Again, to indent, you would be using this little icon on the right. So just for example, 1, 2, now I'm indented 1 inch. So this is how you should format if you have dialogue that is multiple characters responding to each other.